Okay, traders. Today, fun day. Okay, on the positive side, I hit the max loss and I'm unable to take a trade. When I press the button, let me just press the button right here. Order rejected. Unexpected error, please contact your account manager. So I got locked now that I have realized over $50 loss. So that is good. That is good on today. I encourage you guys to do that with your accounts to prevent ourselves from going on tilt. Now, why would I go on tilt today, you may ask? Well, we may have top tick, 2 tickers on the short side. Let's look. GRPN, beautiful hangover setup that I was looking at, overbought the day prior, closed after hours pre-market, kind of weak. I like to short these for the profit taking. Hence, METC yesterday, which is probably the reason I took this at the open. Because METC snapped, 2.5 points yesterday. This is the strategy I trade. It's what I look for. GRPN, not very nice to me today. In fact, let's see what the high is. 1452. Let's look at my trades. Buy to cover 1452. Wonderful. I had to stop at 1450. Honestly, I wanted to stop actually a lot earlier. That was kind of a new rule I had on the account. If I'm going to take these trades like right at the open, what we need to do is have a tight stop on it, because either they're going to flush, they may see the morning spike, which we can stop out, revisit that morning spike, because a lot of times, this does happen as well. This is a variable that does happen with the hangovers. They'll be overbought, and then the next day, if they get that morning spike, it's great to short into like this today, because it's met with profit taking from longs the day prior, and also the day of, shorts getting involved with it. So it's just a lot of heavy selling pressure. Well, you got to have a stop. I wanted it tight. The problem was this thing had about a 10-cent spread at the open, and right when I got involved with it, right around 14, yesterday's high was 14.15. It just jumped up 10-cent spread, like 14.10 on the bid, 14.20 on the ask. It just jumped all the way up to 14.50, and before I knew it, it was down too much on the account. I was like, well, it's hard to put a stop in when it's so spready, because you know if you get stopped out, there's a high potential you're getting liquidated. With slippage right at the top, which happened today, and I took a bigger L than what's really appropriate for this small account. So yeah, that put me on a little bit of a tilt today. INTC, same thing. I got a fill 24.30, looking for that near the open. Where's that at right now? 23.90. So I got a fill right near the top there as well. 2 top ticks on the day put me at that loss was more appropriate on it. I just, the stop on GRPN, I know that was a new rule I added to the account. With these hangovers, if they don't want to snap right out the gates, like METC did yesterday, then what we got to do is we got to get out quick. That was very hard to do with this ticker. A new rule in the account? Don't trade one of these tickers with a crazy spread on it. I mean, it's a 1-cent spread right now. The spread thinned out after the open, but really was looking for the profit taken out of the gates. Unfortunately, this happened. I mean, it just spiked right after I got involved with it. Got stopped out at the top, had to have a stop. Been very disciplined with the stop, so I'm really happy there. There's a lot of good. This is something I want to point out. Traders that are doing very well and they've traded, I mean, no one starts out successful and stays successful at this. You learn a lot about yourself, mentally, emotionally, to the point where you become the most disciplined version of yourself possible. I have such huge respect for those that are in this space and they've been here for a while. They've experienced all the pain, all the emotions, all the blow-ups, all the red days, learning all the discipline, because you become the best version of yourself, in my opinion. There's so much fortitude in your mind. You learn so much discipline. In my opinion, you become the best version of yourself through trading. It creates the best version of you because you work out all the flaws in your nature. I love it for that. So today, it's fine. What I did learn was, the stop loss did work. I can't take the trade. That's the positive there. Obviously, the right idea on both of these trades, but didn't let them really come to me. I think ultimately it was just took a bigger L than what was necessary on this because of the spread. So new rule for you guys too, if you want to implement that, avoid some of these tickers with decent spreads on them. Was looking for that snap like METC. You oftentimes will revert. Your mind does that. It associates a lot of these trades with the most recent setups, and you want to get involved in a 2.5 point flush out of the gates, because that will be massive. Even with small share size, it will be massive for the account. Just haven't hit one yet. Today's been fairly strange. A lot of these penny plays are actually holding their gains. So this week's felt, look at all these penny plays. All the penny plays are holding their gains. It's been a week that's felt more like work for me, if that makes sense, as in you got to work for the profits, because the short side's been a little bit more difficult on some of these trades this week, as longs are getting rewarded for chasing plays on up, and that's a problem that we go over with the process-oriented and results-oriented trading, which category you fall in. Results-oriented says green trade, good trade, red trade, bad trade, but some of these lessons learned, chasing some of these long plays, these penny plays that are just getting bought completely up, learning entirely the wrong lessons. See, CXM, this hangover actually worked really well. Bought up the prior day. Resistance was at the previous high a day. Beautiful. Tight there. Tight. That's what I'm looking for. Very tight, and just stop out of it very quickly if it wants to see a morning spike. But if it doesn't and wants to fade, well, we're down like 50 cents, nearly off the highs. Why? Why do I always get involved in the more difficult ones? So a few of them worked out today. Got involved with the fighters, stopped out the top on both of those. Obviously puts me on tilt a little bit, so it's fine, it's good. BLND, another hangover that ended up working out. Bought up the prior day, risk the previous high day. It hit 372, so 5-cent risk for nearly 20-cent reward right now. I like these slow plays. They're not popular, but they are profitable. Today, just got involved early and got involved with some slippage. I'm glad to know the max loss is working efficiently on the account to prevent me from going on tilt, because I'll be honest, when I get top ticked at the very top on just one ticker, but 2 tickers, yeah, I'm pretty pissed off. And I want to take my anger out on the market, and that does not work out very well. So we're refining the edges. We're refining ourselves. We're learning some discipline. We're doing so well with the account up until the last 2 days. The red days are the ones that you learn a lot, and so I'm okay taking them. Obviously, understanding I had the right idea too. Been a little bit more patient. Both of these would have worked out. Patience, spelt with a P-A-Y, patience pays. It is what it is. We're going to grow, guys. I'm fully confident that we're going to do well. We're going to succeed. Just taking a few hits. It is what it is. But losses are a part of it. You got to handle them well. You don't want to focus on each individual trade. You want to focus on the cumulative sum. The problem is applying a little bit too much risk to some of these. Got to avoid some of these spready plays. That's what I'm going to do. Avoid some of the spreadier plays. Stick to the easier stuff. Stopping out at the top on 2 tickers today, but it is okay. It's going to happen. Trading, you deal with this kind of stuff all the time. Very frustrating, but what we do, we pick ourselves back up, prevent ourselves from digging ourselves too deep in a hole. We throw the shovel away, and we attack again tomorrow. So let's get mentally prepared. Consistency, it's all up here. Starts up in the mind. Traders, let me know if you guys find this helpful. Hit that like button, the subscribe button. We're going to make it to the top, guys. Very confident we are going to find success. Just need to sharpen up the edges on some of these red days and red trades. But traders, let me know if you found this useful and helpful. Hit the like button, subscribe button. Traders, let me know in the comment section below if you need any help with anything. Always happy to help. everydaytrading@gmail.com. Traders, let's get it tomorrow, Friday morning. It's going to be a good day. We'll see you then.